Come on in, my September 2nd birthday babies, because this video is all about you. Today, from The Secret Language of Birthdays book, I'm going to be reading you the personality profile for people born on your birthday. Now, this may reinforce ideas you already have about yourself, or it may ask you to consider changing some things that aren't serving your highest good. Either way, I just ask that you be open to it and stay till the end, because that's when I'm going to give you advice specifically for people born on your birthday. So let's get into it. All right, here we are. September 2nd is the day of the business-like attitude. Those born on September 2nd are not big on frills. They hate phoniness and despise all forms of affection. Rarely will they make excuses for their work or behavior. They also have little time for probing analytic explanations of their motives, preferring to let their actions speak for themselves. September 2nd people just want to get on with the job and indeed can become workaholics. Unfortunately, in the case of failure or breakdown, those born on this day may not have the inner resources to cope with what has happened to them or to change course. They also tend to react explosively when they are the subject of undue criticism. Because of this weakness, they generally come to depend heavily on a trusted associate or family member whose opinion they respect. Most September 2nd people present an unassuming exterior and do not go out of their way to draw attention to themselves. If blessed with moderate talents, they generally choose a tried and true career path with a low risk factor. The more unusual people born on this day may seek some degree of danger and excitement, but prefer to generate it themselves rather than just go along for the ride. The September 2nd view of the world tends to be egalitarian, and those born on this day can be quick to defend the rights of the average person. When presenting their opinions, September 2nd people speak plainly in order to be understood by all and avoid any hint of pretense. They are likewise averse to egocentrism, flakiness, or unnecessary complication in the language or thought of others. September 2nd people, however, do display great sympathy for those in genuine need or stricken by misfortune or calamity. Unfortunately, they themselves may refuse to seek help when they truly need it, suppressing fears and insecurities which can later erupt in sudden displays of temper and anger. September 2nd people are usually good at handling money and finances, particularly their own, even if they do not have that much to manage. Materially oriented, many September 2nd people are also strong physical types. They are attuned to the usefulness and beauty of objects and materials, recognizing their value and handling them accordingly. In matters of love, September 2nd people can be pretty particular about what they want and choose to settle for nothing rather than compromise their expectations. To say they are rather demanding of mates and lovers may be well an understatement. In whatever walk of life they find themselves, September 2nd people will conduct themselves according to a fairly fixed code of honor. To them, when a deal is done and one's word is given, there is no room for wavering, conniving, or breaking of promises. In this respect, they are good people to deal with, although their strictness and accompanying lack of sympathy or nuance can sometimes warn others off. They should remember to keep it light, have fun, and enjoy life. All right. So this was a pretty balanced reading. It really resembled the September 1st reading in a lot of different aspects. So you might want to look into that, especially if you have your natal chart and you know what time you were born, and you were born closer to, earlier in the morning, closer to the September 1st side. But I think that's really giving you a lot to meditate on. I'm curious what struck a chord with you. Let me know in the comments, and let me know if you're watching this for somebody else and why. And before we go, let me give you a little advice from the book. Learn to balance your feelings. Do not be satisfied with second best. If you believe you can do it, get on with it. However, Allow for inspiration. Don't just work for work's sake. Share affection with others. Wonderful advice for anyone. And if you are watching this on your actual birthday, cheers to you. Happy birthday. And if you know someone whose birthday is coming up and their video is not done yet, go ahead and comment below so that I can give them a shout out on their video. Or if the video is up, tag them or share the link with them so that they can be on this path of self-exploration and personal development with you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.